best in class. But let me ask you a question. Many of you out there go to your bank today, you go to your credit union, first thing you ask them is, listen, I'd like to deposit $500, $1,000. What kind of interest can I make? How many of you out there know that, you're lucky if you get 1.5% today of interest? Let me ask you a question. Number one, who do you know that would be interested in earning 14% guaranteed on an insured, keyword, insured 20-year contract in our power clouds industry that they're guaranteed they'll never lose their money? Ladies and gentlemen, we're already doing it. We build solar farms all over the world. Renewable energy. We win international awards doing this. We are setting aside such companies, our partners, our peers, as LG and Panasonic. They're winning their awards. We're winning the awards in the same. This is something we have, as Ray alluded to. We have this coming as soon as the paperwork is done. Now, let me explain one other thing that was divulged in Dubai the first week of December. This is so big. It is the largest, most successful solar energy project on the globe. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. It is being touted as that. But when we are going to break this entity off and make it its own separate entity under our umbrella of direct sales. From day one, that entity will be valued at $500 million. You heard me correct. $500 million in valuation just for one of the 5 or 6 markets that we're in. I've said many times before, this is not a startup. This is a existing global conglomerate that has asked us to start up North America here in this industry. So I just want you to understand, Ray, I appreciate it. I may have went a little over a couple of minutes, but to do with this company that everybody from all walks of life, all walks of industry are going to be interested in. And you have to look at the bigger picture longer down the road for you and your family and your friends. Thanks, Ray.
That's awesome, Paul. I know, when we talked about that earlier today, it really rocked me because what I did a little bit of checking with as well, just imagine that every month on Power Clouds when people have their 1 to 5 Power Clouds, and people have said to me, well, how come you can't buy more than 5 Power Clouds? Well, it's because the owner won't allow it. And the reason the owner won't allow it, I have so much admiration for Fabio. It's because he doesn't want the millionaires buying up all the Power Clouds. Can you appreciate that, everyone on this call? He wants the Power Clouds there for you and I and our families, our brothers, our sisters, our relatives, our business contacts, so that they all can have a piece of an incredible long-term residual pie. And what I like about that, Paul, is that when they are getting paid monthly on their Power Clouds, whether they have 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, if we introduce them or one of the people in our network introduce them, we have a potential to earn a monthly residual just like them in commission on that, and to boot, it's insured for 20 years.
Of the direct sales industry and the largest percentage. Do you know what the average span of time that a person uses your product, whether it's a juice, a lotion, a vitamin, a powder? It's usually about 90 to 120 days on the average. Now, let me ask you a question. This changes the whole dynamic of residual income. Do you really think that somebody that has a guaranteed contract insured by a major international insurance company of 14% a year paid monthly, and we've never been late on a payment to anybody or a public company, do you think anybody, as you would compare it to a health product, is going to say, you know, Ray, I'm tired of making 14%. I'm going to just stop this. I'm done. They're locked in. They're going to make that money, Ray, for the next 20 years. 14% paid monthly. This is what changes the idea of residual income. Person asked me, well, how are you going to present it? Ray, I am already making a list of every financial advisor, every CPA, every accountant in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And I'm already approaching some of them. I already have their interest on the first conversation. When you have it, see me. I want to look at it.